It's Forms of Faith, and I'm back with another dream.
And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith God, I will pour out of my Spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days of my Spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before that great and notable day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved.
In 2015, I had this dream. Very significant. I think this is one of the two of the most significant dreams that I've had myself. So I was covered in this light, infinite, most serene, just beautiful light. It's as if the light was alive itself, covering me. I was covered from head to toe, front to back, side to side. It's as if the light was coming directly down from above, but as if it was an opening above my head that placed me where I was and where the light was ascending from. And it felt so good. So good. Literally, I could have just stayed in that dream. And in the distance, I seen a wall. And it looked like the Wailing Wall. And I was way back, probably about, I would say 50 yards. And the wall was before me, maybe 30 yards. 50 yards is too far. And then I instantly got maybe within 12 feet of the wall. And I began to see the wall just open, a portion of the wall open to like a entryway that led to a pathway. And then I was just in front of the entryway. And I heard that the grounds I was to tread upon was holy. And I crossed the threshold and entered the tomb. And at the end of where this was carved out, or where I needed to walk to, was that light just shining at the distance. And there I was. And when I walked into the end of the corner of this tomb, this cave, there was a stone table. And on the stone table was a linen cloth. And the light was on one side, the table, and me on the other side. So the table is in between with the cloth on it, in between me and the light. And I remember I instantly seen, once I looked and seen that it was a cloth and the table, and I wasn't even trying to figure it out. I was just in, awe. But the cloth began to bleed on the table. Bleed. And I heard, this is what happens when you doubt. This is what happens when you don't believe. This is what happens when you fear. And I began to see from the voice, the tone, it's like a vibration gave off like a silhouette. And it was various things that was spoken all in what I was doing. When I don't trust, when I doubt, when I fear, when I don't believe, the cloth just kept bleeding, bleeding, bleeding every time something was said that I was doing. And I woke up. That was a part of my life where those were really dark days, you know. And I was at a time where I was trying to figure out, Lord, how did I get in this position? And I was, I was younger, much younger. And that's what the Lord was telling me, that I was doubting, not trusting. Fear was overtaking me. Seemed like things wasn't going to change, and I was questioning not only my faith, I was questioning everything. And I had that dream. So that wraps it up for the tomb dream.
Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. Thy word is very pure, therefore thy servant loveth it. Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee. This is my comfort in my affliction, for thy word hath quickened me. Let, I pray thee, thy merciful kindness be for my comfort, according to thy word unto thy servant. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. Faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein. The time is at hand.